everyone, and welcome to Crossway Kids Online, where we are doing games time. Now, this is a very special game we're doing, the shoe flick. So we have two contestants, and they've just got their foot just outside of their shoe slightly. And all they have to do is try and flick their shoe onto a table that's just about a metre away from them. First one to get their shoe onto the table wins. This can only go well. Let's see how it goes. So we have got Josh and Matt here ready to go. Boys, how are you feeling?
Fantastic. I'm reaching a state of pure focus after it. I'm ready.
Very good, very good. So I'm going to quickly jump out of the way so I don't get hit by a shoe. But boys, you'll be flicking your shoes in 3, 2, 1, go! Oh, nearly first try, nearly first try. Look, Matt, not quite. All right. This could be interesting. Let's see how it goes. Josh has got both his shoes. Matt's only going for the one shoe tactic, which is interesting. So whenever you're ready. Oh, not quite, not quite. Hey, we have a winner! Congratulations to Matt. How does it feel to have won?
Oh, you know, I need to thank my parents. I need to thank my family. It's just such a momentous occasion, and I just, you know.
And thank you very much, Matt. And thank you everyone for joining us. We'll see you all next week.
Hey guys, welcome to Crossway Kids. So good to have you here today. I wonder what we're going to have a look at today and which Bible story it will be. Have a guess and let's see if you're right.
The story before the story.
Today, we're in the book of Romans, a letter written by the Apostle Paul to the believers in Rome. When he was younger, Paul arrested Jesus' followers and put them in jail.
But then Paul met Jesus, and everything changed. In time, Paul began to travel and teach about Jesus, starting new churches everywhere he went.
Even though Paul hadn't been to Rome yet, he knew a strong group of believers had formed there.
So, Paul wrote a letter to encourage the Romans and tell them he hoped to visit soon.
Which is where our story starts.
Take it away.
Hey everyone, I'm Brian. The letter that Paul wrote to the Romans does an amazing job of sharing what it truly looks like to follow Jesus. Now, Paul hadn't even visited Rome yet, but he knew the church there included both Jewish and non-Jewish believers, and that there might be some tension between the two groups. So, Paul wrote this.
If possible, live in peace with everyone. Do that as much as you can.
Okay, let's be real. For now, we live in a broken world. There's not a lot of peace anywhere. On the news,
Close of business yesterday.
on the playground,
Around 9:20 a.m.
maybe even in your own
Eastern
family.
time.
Stop! But before we can make peace, we have to know what it is. Now, lots of people think peace is any time two people or groups are not actively fighting each other.
Your father smelt of elderberries.
Oh, whatever. We also use peace to mean just a moment of calm. And I bet you've heard your grown-up plead, "Can I get some peace and quiet, please?" But true peace, the kind Paul wrote about, means a lot more than just no fighting. Real peace means choosing to listen to the person or people on the other side. It means showing you care more about someone than about winning an argument with them. And Paul said that we should live in peace with everyone. You know who that leaves out? Nobody. Your goal is to live in peace with your little sister, with the kid in your class who thinks he's always right, with the coach who kept you on the sidelines nearly the whole game. That's a tall order, I know, and Paul knew it because he added this: live in peace as much as you can. Have you ever tried to make somebody else do what you want them to do? Yeah, good luck with that. You can't control what others do, but you can control you. When somebody says or does something that makes you angry, your first instinct is probably to fight back. They shove you, so you shove them. They call you a name, blah, 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 so you call them a worse name, blah, 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 blah. But fighting back that way, it's like feeding a fire. Have you ever watched somebody build a bonfire? The fire starts with little sticks for kindling, and if you don't add more sticks, the fire will just die out, right? But if you do add more sticks, and more sticks, and more sticks. You end up with a giant wildfire. Pushing or yelling back is like adding more fuel to a fire. The situation quickly gets worse until it gets out of control, and you both get hurt. But when you choose to control your words and actions, you show you have the true power of peace. The other person has nothing to fight back against. And eventually the fire has to die down. Now, you should never let anybody bully you, but you can choose to tell someone in charge rather than trying to take on that bully yourself. You can also make peace by taking action. If you've had a fight or a friend or family member is not paying attention to you, go to them. Ask what's wrong and then really listen.
Is everything okay?
Yeah. No, I don't know.
You don't have to agree with them, but you can still make a way to restore the relationship. Now, not everybody will listen when you try to make peace. Some people will just stay mad, but you can still have peace inside as long as you've done everything that you can. Let's take one last look at our verse. If possible, live in peace with everyone. Do that as much as you can. After all, peace is not our idea, but God's. It's a gift that comes when we walk in step with Jesus and listen to God's Spirit. The end.